You will need a can of pinto beans, or if you already have a pot of beans or beans in your freezer, any bean that you like. We're gonna make these pinto beans out of a can, and we're gonna add garlic salt to it, garlic powder, excuse me, some bacon grease, some pepper, any kind of pepper, some cumin, and a little bit of onion. Need corn tortillas. We are also going to need some eggs, bacon, or your choice of meat. Sometimes we do it with Spam, sometimes we do it with ham, carnitas, whatever you have. Some homemade salsa, and a little bit of cilantro. Hello guys, welcome back to the kitchen. We are ready to get these breakfast tostadas going. You already know what all the ingredients are. We will add a few extra things that weren't on there, like cooking oil, olive oil. We'll pick up as we go along. Let's get the bacon in the oven so it can get nice and crispy. And while that's in, we are going to get started on toasting up our tortillas. Oil is nice and hot. We are just gonna toast these guys up. Let's put another one in. And if you don't use them all, you can just keep them and make tostadas, any kind of tostadas later. The oil is nice and hot. Make sure that you do toast them up long enough, because if not, they'll be like too chewy and you'll never stop chewing. I flip them a little bit, but you don't have to. The world is yours. Do what you want with it. This is so easy and quick. This is a go-to for us. We love it. We're just gonna keep frying here until they get nice and golden y muy tostaditos. On a medium high, and when everything stops bubbling, that's just about where you want to be. You can kind of hear the crunch going. Let's go a little bit longer though. And then we're just gonna let these sit on a wire rack. It's really hot. We're gonna put these over there. Put these on a wire rack, let them drain off a bit. I went ahead and took the bacon out of the oven. It baked for 20 minutes. I like cooking it in the oven because it doesn't splatter this whole area. The oven's probably splattered, but that's okay. Extra flavor in the oven. Okay. We're getting somewhere. And you can eat this for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. The world is yours. All right, we're gonna let these sit. Moving right along. Okay, we are gonna take some of this bacon and we are just gonna rough chop it. It's hot and the knife is sharp, so watch your back and your front. Okay, we don't want it too small. That's about right. We're gonna put it in this little bowl here and reserve it for a little bit later. We're moving on to the beans. I just cleaned this pan out. We're gonna use the same pan. Dumped our old oil there. And we're gonna start with a nice little spoonful of bacon fat. And I saved this from whenever I cook bacon, I just save it in a little jar and keep it in the fridge. Just really for beans. That's mainly what I use it for. Okay. So now we are going to heat that up and let that melt. We're gonna go ahead and add our onion in. Toast that up. This is our take on real refried beans. It really tastes good, guys. Try it. I'm gonna lower our heat a little bit to like a medium low. Once these get a little bit translucent, we're gonna add our beans. And it just takes about a minute. The pan's pretty hot. We're gonna mash and fry. Toss our canned beans in. Let those get a little warm. And to them, I'm gonna add about a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, a dash of the wrist of pepper, let's say a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and that's it, guys. We're gonna turn up our heat because we are refrying. I'm gonna let these get a little bit soft, and then we're gonna smash them away. This is about where we want to be to start mashing these guys. And you can use whatever you have. A fork works. Bean mashers are the worst to clean, guys. The worst to clean. Y'all know that. And the beans are just a base to hold all the yumminess. And depending on how fine you want them, mash away. That looks pretty good to me. This is how my grandmother showed me how to make an over medium egg. I just put a little bit of cooking oil, and you want to put your eggs in right away. You don't want, put it on a medium low. You don't want your oil to be so hot that when you pop your egg in, it just starts cooking the edges. That's not what we want. I'm gonna do 2. So you want your egg to slowly cook. And I always put a little cut here just to help the egg get to the bottom of the pan and cook. Okay, so we want it to slowly start cooking. If it starts cooking so fast that the edges start getting bubbled up, turn it down, or even just lift your pan off of the heat and let it take its time. My grandmother always taught me to just flip the oil on the egg. She never flipped it. I flipped it. She didn't. But I don't flip it until I know that the white is solid and ready. through. Whoop. And really quickly, not nearly as long as we leave it on the other side. Starts making too much noise, turn it down. Okay. Perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove these guys. And I'm gonna just set them over here for a second. We're ready to assemble our tostada. Let's get assembling. We're gonna take a little bean and we're just gonna spread it on our tostada. Guys, just do it. Do it and let me know what you think. Okay, we got our beans. We're gonna toss our beautiful egg on. And we're gonna put a dash of pepper. I'm gonna sprinkle on some bacon. A little salsa. Look at this. Salsita. And we're gonna put a little bit of cilantro. Here we are, finished product. And we are gonna have production. Jolie is gonna take a bite and tell you guys what she thinks. All right, production, where you at? Bite time. Yum. Yum. You guys gotta try it. From my kitchen to yours. See you next time.